We're all here for a side gig, side hustle, possibility to create some extra income by sharing a free app with people that they can simply install and set it and then allow it to go to work for them by tapping into all this anonymous data that they're sharing with all these other apps and putting those dollars in the individual's pocket instead of big tech's pocket, right? Like that's what we're here for. There's so many different options for sharing this with anybody, anywhere around the world, any time of the day, 365 days a year, 24/7, however you choose. But tonight we're going to talk about Facebook stories and Instagram stories. And there's a few reasons you can use these tips and tricks on social media posts. It doesn't have to be a story. You can definitely use it on Snapchat. You could certainly create a quick little video on TikTok. You can use it on, like I said, a post on your social media, on your Facebook, on LinkedIn, on anything you want. You can use these same things. But what we're looking at right now is a tool. It's a free tool. It's one of my most favorite free tools because I'm not have all Benson. I don't have those mad marketing design skills. But Canva is an excellent free tool that anybody can use. It is free. And it is also, you can install it on your phone and use it as an app, of course. And they even have, get extra Canva credits for sharing. I've gotten tons of Canva credits. I still have no idea how to use them because it's not important to me. I haven't even checked into it. I just keep getting emails that I have Canva credits, but they keep wanting me to pay them. So I'm sure my Canva credits haven't added up to too much. But they have an incentive program, just like every other app on the planet, just like Tapestri, just like Venmo, just like PayPal, anything you could think of, any gaming apps. They're all trying to incentivize everybody to do what? Share their app, get more installs. That's where their money is installs. That's where your money is too, is in installs. You can use our app for free, but when you share it, you can earn more for those who activate the app and use it too. So I'm going to go through a really quick, let me find it here. Got too many screens open. I'm calling this the Tap In and Find Out campaign. Okay. And just, you guys, these are just ideas. They work for me. They work for other people. I tend to be one who, if I see something I like and somebody does something clever, I mimic it. Right? It's other people's ideas that have worked for them. And I go, oh, well, we could kind of cookie cutter that and mimic that into another opportunity to market and promote same way, different product, right? So I was thinking one day, like, tap in and find out. I don't know. I think it's clever, in and out. The media, the message, and the follow-up. So this that I'm going through right now will be available in your Tapestri resources. And I will make sure that you get the PDF link too. So you can go back and you can click on all of these and you'll have all this information, okay? Actually, I'll share it with you in the chat here tonight as well. But it will be under your Tapestri resources. So if you go into log into your back office, where you're gonna access this is go to the tools tab and click on training. And then, click on resources. And when you click on resources, you'll see the Tapestri resources, and it'll be right there in that file, and it'll be called Tap In and Find Out. Okay, and that's where you will find this, and it has all the Canva links. I've created preset templates that you don't have to do anything to if you don't want to. If you do want to, you can. You can edit the words. You can edit anything you want on there. You can edit the photos if you'd rather use a different photo. If you want to gear it more towards a college student, a younger age, or an older, however you want to do it. Somebody at a shopping mall versus up in the mountains somewhere, on the beach, however you guys want to edit it, you can. Or you can just use it exactly as it is. So the idea is a 30-day social media marketing campaign using Facebook or Instagram stories. The reason for that is because Instagram and Facebook stories, you can use Snapchat, same thing, TikTok, same thing, can do this on LinkedIn too. But Facebook and Instagram stories are kind of similar to like a Snapchat. They only last 24 hours. And the reason I like that is because this is This idea is more for your own personal social media channel. You could post some of these things in a group. I'm sure that would probably get some interest. But this one is geared more towards using it on your personal Facebook account, okay, or Instagram account. And if you're using it on personal and it's not a business page or a marketing page or an affiliate marketing page or an app page or something specific to that, I don't like to spam all my friends with my Tapestri opportunity every 10 minutes, 5 minutes, reposting the same thing over and over again. So I really love to use Facebook stories because they're only live for one day, 24 hours, okay? And they also allow you, Facebook or Instagram stories, to anybody who's liked it or commented on it or engaged with it, you have a scroll, you can see all the people. And as soon as you click on all those engagements, you can just private message right from Facebook story and put a message right in their messenger, okay? Right in their Instagram messages, Facebook messages, and start, hey, I saw that you were curious about this, or you liked that. What did you like about it? Whatever it may be. Right? And on your Instagram stories, you can run polls, you can run, ask questions to get engagement, all kinds of different things. And when you run a poll, you either get yes or no, right? But you can choose what that says. So you can change it from, I like to do yes and send info, or yes and 100%. They're both, either one a person chooses is the one I want them to choose. So we can kind of gear our marketing and our message to get them to respond the way we want to, hopefully. So initially, I've created 3 different campaigns here, or 3 different ideas, not campaigns, sorry, templates. One is the takeaway, the other one is the beta tester, and then the other one is just a little video that's what's your data worth. So I'm going to click on this and share with you guys this link here. Actually, I already have it open here, so let's see. The takeaway template, I just have to find the right one. So I've got so many screens open. Okay, so this, again, that link will take you right to this template, and it will allow you to edit it. If you don't like the wording or you want to personalize it for yourself and your own messaging, please do so. It will only make your marketing more effective. But if you want to leave it exactly as it is, you go right ahead. It says, we've been tapped. Big tech banks on us. Well, I'm just going to play this so you guys can see it. So app tracks location, but you get to decide when. Go to your settings and take a gander. Ever wonder how much location data is worth? This one is, all you want to be is a line on a screen, is because that's all you are in Tapestri, is a line on a screen. That's all this app ever shows. We're not giving away any of your private information. We're not tapping into your texts or your conversations or your shopping, spending habits, your purchases, any of your receipts, nothing like that. So all you really want to be, if you value your privacy, is a line on a screen. So I just put that out there. I'm going to run it one more time. We've been tapped. Big tech banks on us. Apps track location, but you determine when. Go to settings and take a gander. Ever wonder how much device location data is really worth? Take a wild guess. 250 billion. How much are you giving to big tech? All of it. All you want to be is a line on a screen. Privacy is priority. Big tech, takeaway. Want in? So you guys can allow, or you can post this entire 30-second video on your Facebook story, or you can go over here, and this is what I would suggest you do, just a suggestion. Since we're doing this over a 30-day period, I love to drip on people. I think about it like an email drip campaign, where you're just giving them enough information to keep them wanting a little bit more, keep their curiosity. If you've been on any of the past social media marketing trainings I've done, I kind of use the analogy of fishing. You throw the bait in the water, and if the fish bites and you pull it too hard, you're probably going to miss it and you're not going to get the fish on the hook, right? So you want to reel it in slowly, take your time. Bigger fish are harder to catch. They take a lot more time and effort, but once you get them on the boat, they feed a lot more people too, right? So this is an opportunity. Just, you've got a poll out there in the Facebook world, in the Instagram world, in the LinkedIn pond, whatever you want to call it. So you can download these. Okay, so it's a 30-second rolling video, and that can go on your Facebook story. You could share this right on as a Facebook post too. It'll just look like the size of a story, right? It won't be sized specifically for a post. But when you click on download, all right, and it's going to look just like this screen here. If you guys aren't familiar with Canva, it's very simple. Click around, mess stuff up, fix it. It's not going to, don't sweat it if you do mess it up. It's okay. It can always be fixed. But anyway, you can save it as an MP4 video. So it will play that 30 seconds that we just watched when you post it on your Facebook post or story, wherever you choose to, or Instagram or TikTok or whatever. But you can also save them as images. Okay, so this is something I do to create kind of more of a drip campaign. And one day I might post this whole scrolling 30-second video. And on Facebook stories, most people probably won't spend 30 seconds watching the whole thing. It's not really that exciting and engaging. It has no audio. It's just a silent rolling, a few pictures moving here and there. They might watch it. We'll see. I just posted it. I planned on doing it this morning, but Facebook was down. So I just posted it about 10 minutes before this session. So you can save them as pings. I like to save mine as pings. It's just a higher quality photo image, okay? But you can also save them independently as MP4 videos. So if I click on save as an MP4, you'll see here, select pages, and it says all pages. And there's 6 total. Each screen is considered a page, but I don't have to share. If I save all 6, it's going to save them all in one video loop, like we just watched. But if I want to save only maybe the first 3, and then I say done, it will save that 15-second clip. And then I've cut this into 2 different Facebook story posts, Instagram posts, TikTok posts, whatever you want to do, LinkedIn. And then I can save the other 3 into another 15-second clip. So if you guys have seen Facebook stories, I'll show you right here. I've actually done that here.
Black Diamond Cheese, bringing together meals that are beyond delicious. Black Diamond, since 1933.
So let's see. I'm going to click on View My Story here. So it's playing the first 15 seconds. And then you see this split right here. That means I have 2 Facebook stories. Sometimes you'll see people, they have like 30 tiny little dashes. That means they have 30 Facebook stories going all at once. You can do what you want. I tend to do 1 or 2 a day, and because I don't want to live my life on Facebook. So, but it's totally up to you. You can do as much as you want. So that was 2 of the 15-second clips that played succinctly as a 30-second clip because I posted the first one and then the second one. Now you can also, let's go back here. You can also save them. So that could be one day, right? And then the next day you can repurpose a lot of these and people will not notice because Facebook stories only last 24 hours. You could maybe you just want to go right into big tech takeaway, want in, or maybe you want to drip on them. I love dripping a little bit of fun, a little bit of fact, and then a little bit of curiosity, right? So drip on them, maybe something like this. You can save these individually. Let me go back here just so before I forget. You can save them as pings individually, all 6 of them, 1 at a time, all 6 of them as one file. It's up to you how you want to do it. But maybe one day you just want to drip on them about, did you know that apps track your location? And here's how you want to go to your settings and you can change that location, right? This would be actually a really good short little video. I might have to do this as a Facebook story video or even on my posts. And you guys are welcome. Like, I hope it's okay. I'm going to throw some names out there, but Rania Ross does excellent Facebook posts. Stephanie Parisi is a social media marketing genius. I know that I've seen some of Peter O'Henion's. He does a really good job on his Facebook posts. Susan Kalana, Leanne. So you guys can go and get inspiration from other people. Okay, that's how I do it. That's marketing. We inspire each other. If you see something somebody posts and you think that's super cool, you can share it, but most likely you don't want to because it has their link on it or some form of get back to me or whatever. But you can make it your own by tweaking it a little bit and just making the message sound like it's more authentic from you. But you could post just apps track location. This is an opportunity to just get curiosity, right? Like, why is Danny talking about apps track location? I mean, most people probably know why I'm talking about apps lately. If they're paying any attention to what I'm doing in my life, they know. But if they're not fully aware, like a lot of people don't even know that they can change the way apps track their location. They don't understand they have the power to go into their settings on their phone and say, do I want the weather app to track me all the time, or ask me to track me, or only when the app is open? Location, Facebook, social media, trading apps, it doesn't matter. They're all wanting to track you and get as much information as they can. So this could be a good one to just, see what you get as far as engagement goes. This is a good one. Right here. Ever wonder how much device location data is really worth? Take a wild guess. And then the cool thing is on Facebook stories, if you've used it, there's lots of different tools that you can use. I can't get into them right now on this screen share because it won't work. But if you do it from your phone, which is where you really want to share with your Facebook story, it's mobile. That's what it's for, really. It gives you an option to swipe up. And if you guys haven't used it, there is a YouTube marketing training that Stephanie Parisi and I did that's all about Facebook stories. And she goes through and shows step by step exactly how to do it with the tools that are there, using GIFs and using polls and questions you can add. So I'd add something to this, like, take a wild guess and then want to know more or something like that at poll. Say yes, send me more info. But just have fun with it. That's the thing. And then when people respond, so let's see here. I have no idea. It's only been 42 minutes since my Facebook story, and everybody's a little out of whack today because Facebook was down. So we're going to go over here. And let's see. Yeah, that's in the Tapestri app. So that's not what I want. So I don't have a lot of engagement on that story as of yet. So I can't really give you guys an example. But for those of you who are familiar with Facebook stories, you can see who's liked it, who's commented on it, and you can engage directly with them via private message. So it's pretty effective. The other thing that you can do, and again, I love Canva. If you want to take some ideas from that template, you can download those photos and you can make your own posts. This is a Facebook specific size post. Okay, so you can make posts that you want. Beta tester is a big one. It's very easy to get interest from people who want to beta test a free app, right? So on the other link from this file, from Tap In and Find Out, the next one is the beta tester template. Now I ran this, something similar, not identical, but something similar to this about a week ago. And I had like 114 likes, 28 comments. I think I ended up with 30 pre-registered leads from it. So it can be effective. And then also you can follow up with those people. And the fortune is always in the follow-up. I private messaged all of them. Thanks for your interest. I look forward to you testing out the app. I'll check in with you every 30 days. We can compare notes and see who earns more, right? So I made it a little bit fun about them helping us tweak our app was my messaging. So this first one, now I made one too. I think this one has 5 or 6 different options in it. Yeah, but you can save each one individually. On the beta tester, I would save each one individually, and then I would just post just the one as a Facebook story, and then another one as another Facebook story. So you have like a whole week's worth of posts, and then you can go in and you can edit and change them if you want to. And I will continue to add, the link won't change, but I will continue to add some more screenshots as the weeks go by. So you're always keeping some new, fresh information to post out there, and you're not just reusing the same thing over and over again. And if you guys have ideas, like in the Facebook group, please, I'll be posting this recording. Share some ideas. Be like college students, single, stay-at-home moms, different things like that. If you guys have some great ideas, let's do something together. I mean, many minds are way better than just one. So tuition fees going up. We had I have a 21-year-old son, and most of his friends are going to college, and all their tuition fees are going up, even though many of them are still just online schooling. I do not understand it, but it is what it is. And so they've all been pretty stressed out. And I thought, well, guys, this is a great opportunity. You're always on your phones. You're always installing apps. You're sharing with your friends, to get an extra $5 on Venmo or whatever it might be. We have this app. We'd love for you to be a beta tester. Check it out. I can see how much you earn. It'll be super fun. And if you share with any of your friends, you'll earn more. And they were all like mind blown. Yes, we want to test it out. We'll tell our friends, this is so cool. Here, I'm going to read you exactly what one of them said. Our friend Riley. I was like, this is exactly the response we all hope to receive from every person we share Tapestri with. He says, that sounds awesome. I think it's a solid idea having that age demographic too, especially college students, because most college students are always looking for new apps and ways to make a little extra cash here and there. I will definitely be talking to my friends here about it. That's so cool. You're launching an app like this. Pretty awesome, right? Like I was like, okay, there's our ideal avatar, as we would call it in the marketing world. The person who's looking for what you have. They've been looking for it for a while. When they see it, it's like that aha moment. They've got to have it, and they want to tell the world about it. So college students, a great option. Tuition fees going up. That was why that's there. You could put all kinds of different things on there. Beta testers wanted, again, this could be any age demographic, but I was kind of gearing more towards college age, but it can be any age demographic. Beta testers wanted, test a free app, earn extra cash. Seeking beta testers, have cell phone in USA, test a free app, get paid. And I'm just taking the media, all the media you guys have seen here. If you like these photos, you have access to them under your resources. And that's where all the media files are there. And there's over 100 of them. So you've only seen just a few here, but you have over 100 of them at your fingertips. And then I kind of went into just that, back to the, we've been tapped, ever wonder what your data's worth, or what you're giving away, want to find out. And I left a question there. And then what I would do with this one is when I post it on Facebook, and again, you guys can come back to my Facebook story. I'll be posting these over the next days and weeks. When I post that, I'm going to scroll up on my page as I post and choose to put a poll, because I'm asking a question, want to find out. And I'll say, yes, send me info. Okay. Send info. Yes, and send info. So either way, if they hit one of those, I'm giving them info and I'm following up with them. And then here's another one, just same message, different photo, right? So again, people will see a Facebook story 3 days later, they'll forget all about it, and then they might see it again. And marketing is all about being redundant, showing them 6, 7, 8, 10, 17 times. Sometimes people need to see it. And so if you can show them in a little bit different way and keep them engaged and reminded, they may not tap in to get more, tap in to find out immediately, but a week down the road or 2 weeks down the road, you post something, you go, okay, and they go, okay, I want to know more. What's going on here? I want to test this app. I want to check it out. Okay. So you have access to that. That's under the beta test link. And again, I'll be adding more beta test options. And just know that you can take any of these and you can turn them into, with Canva, you can turn them into, these are specifically sized for Facebook and Instagram stories. I'm pretty sure they'll work perfectly for TikTok and Snapchat too, for mobile, but they're for stories. You can change the size in Canva and resize right over here, but you can also go back to the home in Canva. So your screen's going to look just like this. It's just not going to have a D for Danny, right? And you can go up here to templates, and then you have all the social media templates. If you want to do printed things, you have the ability to do that. You can create flyers and posters and all kinds of stuff. You can use it I use it to make YouTube templates, thumbnails for my YouTube videos. It's pretty much anything. I love it because if you're not a designer, this just makes it so easy. So this is another little video that is also in this tap in and find out. This would be something that you would want to post as a Facebook story. And I'm going to let it play so you can watch it. So just something simple, get people interested and engaged. When I would post this, I would add another option, because again, you can overlay a lot of different things on Facebook story that aren't on Canva, a lot of different cool stuff. So I would actually overlay on this screen here, this it's your data and your decision, get paid for it. I would say find out more, and then again, a poll. Find out more, and you have the yes or no option, but I would say yes and send info. That's what I would put on there, because you're going to get people responding, tapping on yes or send info. And it will show you on Facebook if 25% tapped on yes and 75 on info, or vice versa. And it will show you who tapped on what, and you can immediately send them a message. And guess what? To finalize the campaign, or the steps in the campaign, I've actually pre-written some example messages that you can share. And again, this is my verbiage. You guys don't like it, copy it, paste it, change it, do whatever you want with it, okay? This will be a document that you'll have to copy. You won't be able to edit it in the document because it's going to be a file for everybody to access, but you can download it and then copy this and put it in notes or whatever you want to do to be able to make it easy for you to copy and paste back into Messenger to 100 people one at a time if you have 100 people who liked one of your posts, one of your Facebook stories. And it will happen, you will have that. But it's all about the follow-up. So what message are you going to send them if they say, you know, big tech takeaway, want in with a question mark, and you say yes, send more info, and anybody who likes it is going to get some info, because they have raised their hand, right? They have said, hey, that's cool, I'm curious. They don't have to verbally, or they don't have to send me a message saying that. As soon as they like it, respond to it in some way, shape, or form, the ball's in my court. I'm going to bounce it back to them with a message in Messenger. So I have here, you obviously, you know, you want to put your own name and personalize it, but hey, it's Danny, and here's the beta tester info, right? This would be if you shared the beta tester photo or something like that, or the short video. If you have apps on your phone, they all collect and sell the device data our phones create. The worst part is, while we are the ones creating the value, big tech is the only one banking on it, and it's a $250 billion market. I'm testing an app and sure look forward to tapping into some of that cash. Here is the install link. And now this would be your actual app invite, okay? So when the app is live, which should be very, very soon, we're literally just waiting for Apple to go, oh, the prompt is right in everybody's face. We don't really like it there, but it is there because Apple's requiring it to be there. Good job, the app is approved, right? So when that happens, you then install the app, and you will have, as soon as you click on refer a friend, that link that is in that refer a friend will have your code in it, and you can copy that link and you can put it right here. Okay, and it will be good. You can use that link over and over and over and over forever if you want to. Okay, now in the app, you send out individual invites. You can't send out like a mass invite within the app to every person on in your phone with one invite. How great would that be if you could? But you can't. But you can certainly grab that link and post it, you know, on social media or somewhere like that. And whether it's somebody sees it in 5 minutes or in 5 days, it's still live and it's still good. And when they click on it, it's going to take them to the app. It's going to be coded to you. You get credit for the install. And as long as it's active for 90% or more every 30 days, you're getting that dollar in the US and the other 8 territories. So I think the best part is the app collects those device events without ever sharing whose device it is. It keeps you private and pays. Brilliant. I can't wait to see how much we make every month. So I personalize, like I'm using the app too, right? It probably won't be life-changing, but extra money is always a good thing, right? I'm sharing the app to earn even more, and you can too if you want. Let me know once you install so I can send you a quick 1-minute video that will make sure you set it up to get paid the most possible every month. Okay, so I'm telling them exactly what to do. I'm only giving them one thing to do. Install the app in my first message. Because if I share with them that video, people get distracted. We all have ADHD when it comes to paying attention these days. So I'm like, hey, number 1, install the app, right? And a lot of people, don't be surprised if a lot of people, you send them the info because they wanted it and then they don't do anything with it. Happens to us all, right? So the reason that I drip on them, even in the message, is because I want them to take action. If they don't take action, I've already allowed myself the opportunity to follow up with them by letting them know, let me know when you install it so I can share this 1-minute video with you to make sure that you make the most possible every month with the app. So it's like keeping them on the hook, right? So just because they install it doesn't mean they're going to set it up right. So it gives me an opportunity to send them the 1-minute video that tells them step by step how to set it up correctly to maximize their earnings. And then that's a follow-up. It keeps that conversation going. So here's another response option. I'm not going to read through it. You guys can do that. But then the follow-up message after I send them the invite link, sorry. I've written a scenario here. You'll have to edit it a little bit because in that first, it actually fits the second one. But in that first one, I actually tell them that I'm gonna, once they install, I'll follow up with them with this 1-minute video. So I probably just changed this. It wouldn't say, oops, I almost forgot, right? It would say, here's a quick 1-minute video. Help me make sure I set my account to earn the most possible. So be sure to watch it and set your app up too. And then it has a Vimeo video and it's literally 1 minute, step by step. Here's what you do. Make sure you click always allow location. That's it. And then 3 to 4 weeks later, if I haven't talked to that person, because some of these people are going to be, they're social, they're your virtual friends. They're not friends you may talk to often or ever even. But 3 to 4 weeks later, I'm going to follow up with them and say, hey, Jamie, how long, you've had the app on your phone for like 3 weeks. So have I. I've earned this much. What's yours? I'm just curious as you help us test the app out and tweak it. I'm curious to know what you've earned. Something like that. Have you invited anyone? Right? I invited a few people, so I'm really looking forward to earning more every month. Drip on them a little bit of information. Not a lot, just a little. It's all about following up. And then these are the resources for the marketing and ideas. If you guys want to get the YouTube videos that I've spoke of that we've done in the past that are specific for Facebook stories, Michael Lenkto did an awesome one that was just really all about you're the most unique and important thing in your marketing, and to really utilize your ability, your passion, your belief in what you're doing to speak with people and to share with them. So it doesn't matter if you're online, offline, there's trainings that you can learn from all right there. And then the free media tool Canva, which you guys are obviously have seen because this is where all these tools have been created, is also here. So again, this will be available with the video. And I want to run through really quickly, just refresher. So posting on Facebook stories and Instagram lasts 24 hours. So do it consistently. You can share 50 of them a day if you want to. I do a couple a day, and I'm not consistent because I've got a lot of other things going on, but they do work, and the more consistent you can be, the better they work for you, which is why this is a 30-day campaign. So if, guys, this is something it doesn't take very much time, but it can have a lot of benefit. There can be a lot of reward. So number one, you got to do it consistently, just like working out. You work out once. If you're like me, I run a mile in one day, and then I don't run again for like 8 days. And I never see the results. Wonder why. So be consistent. The information is here for you to tap into, to access, to use, copy, paste. Do not worry about it. It is all good if you literally copy and paste and do not edit. But if you want to get creative, you certainly can. I think it could be really fun. And then you've got the follow-up messages. And the main thing is use private messenger. So anybody who likes, anybody who comments, anybody who hits yes or send info, follow up with them and use private messaging to do that. Now, you could also, you're going to be using your phone, right, to do most of this. I would recommend, I use both when I'm doing stuff like this. I have my computer open because I'm typing these messages, and it's just like for you guys to create this, it was way easier on my computer than to try to do it on my phone. But once it's created, you guys have access to it, and I would actually click into Canva from your mobile device. Okay, so I would install the Canva app. You don't have to, but it does work better than if you go to the Canva website on your phone. I will say that. I would install the Canva app, and then I would go and open up one of these links using your phone and save it all download all the photos and video on your phone. Because when you're going to go to Facebook story, or most of these social media sites are created to be more mobile friendly now than they are browser computer friendly. It's just easier that way. And then I would save these examples as notes on my phone as well. Okay, so just a little tip for time management, making things quicker, since you're probably use your phone to communicate on Facebook more than anything anyway. I think people use the mobile app and Messenger more than a computer. But either way, you can do either one. It'll work the same on both. And I know that there's a lot of other people out there who really use social media to do a lot of marketing. So when you find them and you like what they're posting, use that as a way to inspire you. All right, everyone, have a great night.